This is the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI Studios in Toronto, Canada.
Hey Toronto, this is Ed Sheeran.
This is Kelly Clarkson.
Hi, this is Bryan Adams.
This is Adele.
This is Madonna.
It's Michael Bublé, and you're listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep Show. It's fun. They're amazing.
Have you ever been at an airport, whether it's here or somewhere in the U.S. or around the world, where you're like, oh, what gate are we at again? Or, you know, you're trying to find the boards to find out.
Yeah.
Especially if there's a gate change last minute and you don't know because you didn't check the board. Or maybe you're arriving and you want to check the carousel of where your baggage is and you got to find that board and you don't know where to look always.
I'll take it a step further, like taking the Uber to the airport, and they're like, what terminal? And I'm like, trying to find my reservation code.
Yes.
I'm like, what terminal am I? And then you're waiting to get to Pearson to see, like, okay, this, you're staring at that board, but like, yeah, there's a lot of info that you need at your fingertips that isn't always there.
Yes. So I have a hack for it that I found on TikTok because, you know, I go to that university. And it's where you text yourself the flight number. If you text yourself the flight number, or let's say somebody's picking you up at the airport and you text them the flight number, and that's with the code, the airline code, the full flight number. So, for instance, there's a flight coming in from Chicago.
Okay.
It's an Air Canada flight, and it's AC 4986.
Okay, so you're telling me if I go to text myself, so I'm texting Gurdeep, and I just type in AC 4986 and hit send?
Yes. So when
Okay,
you send
did
it to yourself now, you should see that it becomes hyperlinked.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so it sent a text to me, to myself, and it says AC 4986. It's underlined.
Yes. So now that it's underlined, click on that, and what do you see?
Ooh, okay. A box popped up, and it says preview flight or copy flight code.
So
I
if
go
you preview flight,
Oh, wow.
you get a whole drop down now where it will tell you,
Yes.
first of all, a map of where the plane is. It can tell you, you know, where it's over, if it's sitting at the airport
So
still.
this is showing me like AC 4986 is a flight from Chicago to Toronto, taking off from Terminal 1 in Chicago, landing at Terminal 1 at Gate F68 at Pearson, arriving at 9:58, a 1 hour, 48-minute flight, and the baggage is coming to Carousel 10. They already know that?
They know all that. Why do we have to check those boards? So your gate number, your terminal number, the duration of the flight, whether it's on time, the baggage claim number, all of that just by clicking that link. You
That's
never
awesome.
have to look at a board again.
I like that a lot.
And it's all about efficiency. You know, when you go to the airport, you're going through security. Everything's so quick. Imagine you just look at your phone. You get all the information you need at your fingertips.
I bet you there are a lot of people who fly on the regular who don't know this.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
I heard about an unusual new dating trend that some people are trying out. Take a look at this.
People are stripping down and plunging into ice baths with strangers, hoping to form lasting relationships. Testing the waters for a lasting connection with a 3-minute first date inside a tub filled with icy water.
Yeah. Freezing water works so well for Jack and Rose in Titanic, so... I don't see what the problem is. Guys love freezing cold water. Why don't you get out first? Yeah. No, you go. You get out first. People are like, sorry, I'm really not feeling this. And by this, I mean my legs.
Okay.
That's probably how it would go. I don't know. This does not sound to me like a great first date idea. Maybe third date.
I don't think it
maybe
sounds
fifth
like,
date.
It doesn't sound like a good idea to you, period. Let alone date alone. I've been trying to convince you for weeks to go to a cold plunge with me, and you won't do it.
And it's only 3 minutes. Like, it's only 3 minutes, but it's 3 minutes of being so uncomfortable. Like, are we going to be able to talk? Are we going to be able to get to know each other?
No, we already know each other.
Well, not me and you, but if we were on
if you
a
go
date.
on a first date, yes, you absolutely would. And by the way, if you would agree to go with me here, it's 2 minutes, not even 3 minutes. There you go. I'm going to go the other way on this. I think this is a fantastic first date.
Okay, tell me
For
why.
so many reasons. Because, look, cold plunges are stressful. I've done a bunch of them, and I still have a lot of paralyzing anxiety as I'm heading towards the venue.
Great sell job, by the way.
You get to see the full range of emotions of someone on a first date. You get to see how they deal with stress, how they deal with conflict, internal conflict, mental struggle. Then you get to calm them down and help them with a breathing exercise, get them in the tub. You do this together, so there's that like joint cohesion, that teamwork of getting through this. And then you get the bliss, the invigoration, and the triumph of coming out of the tub together. You did this together with someone on a first date. What are you going to do? Take them bowling? No, this is the way to go.
This feels like manipulation. It feels like, oh, look, we almost died, and then we made it. and now I like you more, but I don't really like you. I think I like you because we just survived what felt like hell for 2 minutes.
There you go. It's like going from first date, it's like supercharging a first date to like a 10th date.
Are you talking on said date?
Yeah, of course.
Well, are you going to be talking like Pooja was talking when her hand was in the bucket? And she's like, "Ooh,
I hate you. I'm a Pisces.
What's your favorite color?
Yeah. Your mom sounds great.
and the fact that she said, "I hate you," I don't know.
The Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI.
If anyone's been listening to the show for a while, you know that Pooja, your bleep detector on me is very high. Anytime we try to do two truths and a lie or I try to pull one over you, you read my face, you know when I'm lying. I've got 3 facts in front of me.
Okay.
2 of the facts are real. They're facts. 1 is a fake fact. You need to determine which one is which. Number 1, 1 human year is 7 dog years. Number 2, hippopotamuses, or hippos, can't swim. Number 3, you can yo-yo in space.
Okay.
Now, don't go on a fishing expedition. Which fact is fake?
All right. If I'm using logic, I mean, hippos, they have to be able to swim. Or are they just waiting? In the water.
1 human year is 7 dog years.
They're
Hippos
dog
can't
paddling.
swim. You can yo-yo in space.
The one that I think is a lie is not going to be the one I say because it's probably such a crazy fact. Yeah, gravity.
She's mimicking yo-yoing. Does that help you? Does that help your process? You're like, I remember last time I was in space.
Yeah, I mean, it would be slow, but you could still yo-yo.
Slow yo. It's called slow.
Slow. Not yo-yo. Slow.
Okay, let's go with hippos can't swim.
So you're saying that hippos can't swim is the fake fact?
That's the lie.
That's not a real fact. So you're
Yeah.
saying hippos can swim.
Yes.
For the first time in Pooja and Gurdeep show history,
Come on!
I have fooled Pooja!
Is it the dog one?
Yes.
Yeah! I just assumed the dog one
And
was
here's
right.
your explanation. Your 3-year-old dog is 21 years in human years, right? No, not according to experts. The general consensus is that dogs mature faster than humans, reaching the equivalent of 21 years in only 2, and then aging slowly. So this is the formula you want to use, says Cesar Millan. Subtract 2 from your dog's age, multiply by 4, and add 21. That's how you calculate your dog's
You can't
age.
give me
Yeah!
math. If you're going to give me math, I'm never going to get it right.
It feels so good. I'm going to start lying to everyone.
The Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
This is the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
So a lot of people were hosting this past weekend, including producer Steph, who had some people over. And something came up about your cooking, specifically when it comes to chicken.
Okay, so we did not have chicken this weekend, but we
Okay.
were talking about having them come back over. They were going to teach us how to make Jamaican jerk chicken. I was like,
Ooh,
yes.
Love it.
Yum.
Come and let's cook some jerk chicken. And so they were talking about the stuff we got to buy and marinating the chicken the night before. I'm like, yeah, no problem. Tell me what I got to do. And then the husband asked, well, okay, how do you wash your chicken?
He asked you how you wash your chicken.
And I was like, what? I looked at him, I'm like, why am I washing my chicken? And he's like, you're not prepping the chicken. We're doing it at our house. You got to wash your chicken. I'm like, no, you don't.
Oh, no.
You don't wash your chicken. That's not right.
How long did you guys argue about this?
Like half hour.
Are you guys still friends?
I don't know if they're coming over. We're good.
I don't think you're ever going to get the recipe.
And then he was like, well, thank God you didn't make chicken. And I was like, yeah, thank God he didn't.
Oh, my. Okay. So a lot of people do wash their chicken. And then there's the faction of people, including producer staff, who say, no, you're not supposed to wash your chicken.
What are you washing?
I've heard both.
Like, if you're getting it from the farm, I get it that you probably got to clean it. But when it's coming from the store,
Right.
you don't wash your chicken.
Okay, so I have witnessed both. I think I grew up in a household that did wash their chicken. And then at some point, I think when I was in university and I was preparing chicken, I instinctively went to wash it. And I think somebody told me, hey, you don't actually need to do that. It was a housemate who was studying science, so I believed him. And I stopped washing my chicken since
And so my mom used to wash chicken when I was
Yeah, so
really
did
young.
mine, yeah.
And then she was always working in kitchens and food prep. And then I took my food server course, blah, blah, blah. And we were told do not wash your chicken. It actually spreads bacteria everywhere. So there was no more chicken washing. ever again.
How much of this is it cultural? Because now that I think about it, like, yeah, I guess my mom washed chicken too, and I don't know if she ever stopped.
Is it just one of those things we do that makes you feel like it's better? Like you wash your fruit, you wash your produce, like you just wash your chicken, you feel like you're cleaning it when you're really not?
Maybe.
But now it grosses me out.
I don't know, but lots of people do. You know what? Okay, you tell us what you do.
5 calls? Decide it all.
All right, do you wash your chicken before you cook it? Angela in Toronto, what do you say?
Yes, I do wash my chicken.
You do? How come?
I do, because I think I get the bacteria off if I wash it. I feel more comfortable.
Okay, so it's a comfort thing. You've been doing it for a while,
Yes.
and that's just the way you do it.
Comfort thing. Exactly, Gurdeep.
Okay, your vote's been counted. Thanks, Angela.
Thank you kindly. Bye, guys.
Bye. Amelia from Ajax. So do you wash your chicken, yes or no?
I absolutely do wash my chicken.
How come?
Well, I've been in a supermarket. I wash my fruits and my chicken and my poultry, everything. Because sometimes, people drop things and they just put it back where it's supposed to go and not say anything. So I definitely wash my chicken with lime, vinegar, lemon, anything I can do.
Whoa.
Okay. Amelia, your vote's been counted. Thank you so much.
Okay, have a good day, guys.
You too. Kemsha from Newtonville, do you wash your chicken before you cook it?
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely.
How come?
I mean, you're taking it out of a package and you don't know who's handling the food. So why not just put a little bit of vinegar, a slice of lemon, wash it, rinse it a little bit, and then start seasoning your meat. And plus, on top of that, it's pretty cultural because my parents are Jamaican. So, I mean, everything is we wash our fish, we wash our goat meat, our chicken, and it's all with either rinsing it off with water or vinegar or lemon.
But Kemsha, couldn't one just argue that you kill all the bacteria and all of that when you cook it?
No.
No.
No. I'm not into that. I have to wash the chicken. And plus, there's a raw chicken scent that the meat has. So you kind of want to, give it a bit of a better smell to taste good.
Okay.
Kemsha, your vote's been counted. Thanks for the call.
You're welcome. Bye.
Michelle and Markham, so do you wash your chicken, yes or no?
No. I
How-
used to, and then I heard about this bacteria thing, and I said, nope.
Okay.
Okay, so what did you hear about the bacteria?
Well, when you're washing it, you're spraying from the water hitting the chicken or whatever, it's flying in the kitchen.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, the argument is
Very
that
scientific.
the argument is that it gets everywhere, right? It gets all over your sinks. You actually end up spreading more germs that way. Okay.
Okay. Michelle, thank you so much. Your vote's been counted.
Thank you.
Luciano calling from Woodbridge. Tell me, friend, do you wash your chicken before you cook it?
Yes, I do, with salt and vinegar.
Okay.
Because you don't know where the guy's hands were that put it in that package when you buy it.
Okay, so we're learning something here. So it's not just washing it with water. We're hearing a common theme of washing it with water, vinegar,
Lime,
lemon.
lots of things.
Yeah,
That's right, correct.
Okay. Luciano, your vote's been counted, bud. Thank you so much for the call.
Thank you.
Okay.
This was overwhelming.
4-1 saying yes, wash your chicken.
Steph, does this change your mind on anything? Most people here, even on the text line, saying they wash their chicken.
Nope.
No, okay, you're still not going to do it. I think my mom washes her chicken too. By the way, I looked it up. Health Canada, for what it's worth. Listen, we're not trying to change your mind. You do your own thing. Whatever's worked for you for years
And
is fine.
obviously your food tastes delicious and it all worked out and nobody got sick.
It's all good. But here's what Health Canada says. Health Canada says, no, you should not wash your chicken. Rinsing poultry can spread bacteria everywhere the water splashes, creating more of a safety hazard. Proper cooking is the only way to make poultry safe to eat. That's Health Canada.
Okay. And on the line right now. Okay. So we have celebrity chef and author Shahir Massoud. Do you wash your chicken before you cook it?
No, of course not. Any food you need to bathe, you shouldn't be eating to begin with. But also, if you wash your chicken, all you're doing, the only thing you're doing, is spraying around salmonella all over your sink, all over your counters, all over your life. Don't wash your chicken.
Okay. I mean, that's pretty convincing. Celebrity chef and author Shahir Massoud, thank you for being the voice on this one. But hey, you do you.
Do you?
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Nothing like coffee and a donut. Like, I wish that could be breakfast every morning, but for me, it's like, it's when I'm treating myself. And I love donuts. Donuts are if I am going to have a sweet tooth about anything, it's donuts.
Donuts over croissant?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Didn't know that about
it's
you.
Deep fried and so tasty. But psychologists are now weighing in on what your donut choice actually says about you?
Man, don't psychologists have better stuff to do?
You would think.
Seriously?
You would
This
think.
is what we're doing in 2024? All right, let's have it.
They might have been hired by a donut company. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
But here are your options, okay? If you have to pick your favorite donut out of these, which one would it be, Gurdeep? Classic glazed, jam-filled, chocolate, custard-filled, or sprinkles?
Why do I feel like all roads lead to you telling me that I've got a serious problem?
I guess we'll wait to find out.
I'm going to go back to my childhood. I'd always grab the classic chocolate dip.
Ooh, chocolate dip. Okay,
chocolate.
so you recognize that life is too short and everyone should enjoy an indulgence. So to combine the two favorite things, chocolate and donut, is bliss. You're always up for a party and you'll have a wide circle of friends who know that you're fun to be around.
Okay, I think that's probably describing me as more fun than I actually am. I don't think I'm that fun.
You're like chocolate donut fun.
Yeah.
And then you're full and you want a nap.
Yeah, that's a very generous description of me, but I'll take it. I do agree on the life is short part.
Okay, I'm going to let you guess what my donut is out of all of those.
I would say you are classic.
Yes. Classic glaze. You got it right. Okay. You are a traditionalist. You know what you like in life and have an if it ain't broke, don't fix it attitude. A little cautious by nature.
Okay.
Modest, self-disciplined. You rank highly on the empathy scale as you can always see life from someone else's perspective. Sincere, authentic. Oh wow, this is me.
This one is kind of you actually.
It really is. Okay, producer Steph, which one are you?
I think I would be custard filled.
Custard. Ooh, okay.
Custard filled. With Boston cream in the house.
Yeah.
Okay. You can be quite a passionate, sometimes a fiery person on the outside.
Whoa.
But you're very kind and warm-hearted.
Oh.
You're a sociable person who's always cheerful. Oh, okay. And even when life doesn't go your way, you're friendly, trustworthy, and empathetic. That's actually pretty accurate.
It almost entirely nailed it.
Yes.
I'm full of custard, guys.
Yes. I mean, the only part I would change is not always cheerful,
I
but
was
you
gonna
keep
say
it
that,
real.
That's why I said they almost nailed it.
Well, yeah, next time someone's like, you're full of, I'll be like, custard is what
Yeah,
you want to
you're
say.
full of something.
Full of custard.
Thanks for listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Listen to Pooja and Gurdeep live weekday mornings from 5 to 9.
Only on 98.1 CHFI.
Toronto's perfect music mix.